So I'm finally getting to do the video that a number of you have been requesting. Now, I know that a bunch of you guys that have been messaging me, they wanted me to do this video because you are going to be coming to Japan. Some of you as early as next month in April. And for the rest of you guys later on in the year, yeah. So you have asked me to address a number of things. Some persons want me to talk about one, what to pack. Other persons want me to talk about like what to prepare before coming. And everyone wants me to talk about coronas. Oh my god. Alright guys, so let's get started. So let me just address the elephant in the room. First of all, corona. Yes, it's in Japan. It's here. It's crazy. I am scared. You are scared. Should you come? You're asking me that? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So like one girl asked me, yo Mo, should she buy her ticket because she's coming in April, right? And I'm like, goods. Me can't tell you whether you buy a ticket or not, because me myself, I don't know what I would do if I were in your position. I mean, coming to Japan just without corona was hard enough, like for me, so I cannot even imagine the mental stress that you guys are going through at this point, especially coming from Jamaica, which is technically safe in a sense because there hasn't been any reported cases of the virus there, and then you're coming out of the safe haven into the fire in a sense, right? Now, should you come? I can't tell you whether you should come or not. Listen to your gut, weigh the pros and cons. At the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. This is your life. You have full control. No one will force you to come. No one will force you to stay. You are the one in control of your life. So you have to make decision that is best for you. It's a very big decision. Some of you guys, you're not on like the jet program, you're on other programs, so you will have to be, spending all of this money to get your plane tickets and all of that. This is a big decision, so really and truly think about it, weigh your pros and cons. Now, if you do decide that, hey, you're gonna come, listen, take all the precautions that are necessary. Wear your mask. I know that in Jamaica, I don't think the masks have been sold out yet, and like gloves and that kind of thing. So stock up on those things, guys, because you can't come from Jamaica and then come here, come catch virus when you could just stay. You understand? So like if you really decide that you're going to come, be as cautious as you can be. There's nothing as being overcautious, honestly. Take the necessary precautions. Even if you're going to look stupid, do it. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you have to just take your safety serious, Now, outside of that, where I am in Okinawa, there has been only 3 reported cases, confirmed cases. Here, whether or not there are more cases, honestly, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it, but I personally am trying to stay away from the public as much as possible. And if you've been watching the news, you know that the schools have closed for the students, so the students will no longer be coming to school for the month of March, so there is that. So I'm just praying and hoping, oh my God, that we will be safe. Now, if you decide that, hey, yes, you're coming to Japan, nothing now stop you. I have written down some of your questions, and you have like so many different things that different people have been asking me different things. So I will try to address as many of them as I can. Now, if I don't address like one of your questions, or if you have more questions, please just message me as usual, or you can leave a comment. You understand? So I have no problems answering your questions, and I'm just doing this on IGTV because I think this would be better, because I know that some of you guys won't be able to see my story what is like after 24 hours, so you can always come back to this video. Anyway, let's get started. So before coming, these are a few things, guys. In Jamaica, 1, if you have a credit card, tell your credit card company, tell the bank that, listen, I am moving, I will be in this country. So you see, when they start seeing charges from that account, like in a different country, they won't freeze your card, because that will not be a good position to be in. You have a frozen card, you're not in the country, and then to get the bank and all that kind of jazz. You don't want to put yourself in that position, so make sure you inform your bank, other financial institutions, and other institutions in general, that you will be moving, so your address is gonna change, so that they can make the necessary updates. Now, another thing in regards to the bank, open a US account. That's very important, and I'm so happy that I did that before I came here. So if you have like student loans, you have other stuff that you're going to be sending money back to Jamaica for, you're gonna need a US account, because what most of us do here, we use this service called TransferWise, and you need a US account in order to send money back home. So if you don't have a US account, you are in a pinch, because you won't have so much freedom in sending money back home. It might prove a little bit difficult, so open a US account from now. Next thing, get a driver's license. So like for me here in Okinawa, I have to drive. I drive everywhere. The public transportation is ineffective and inefficient here in particular, at least for me where I am at. So I have to drive, and I need an international driver's license in order to do so. So get your international driver's license. The next thing, go to the tax office, and like if you really want to make contributions, like NHT in particular, and they'll sort that out for you, so that when you come here you can still make your NHT contributions. So they have services that provide for that kind of thing, and those are some of the real critical things regarding like business institutions and whatnot, before you come here. Outside of that, now guys, what to pack, mostly women I'll be talking to for this section here. Okay, just a few things. One, I am 5'7" tall, so if you're taller than me, you might have a problem finding clothes, especially bottoms. Bottoms will be difficult for you, like pants, because it's not gonna be as long. They might be short, but like skirts and dresses, you might not have such a big of a problem. Now my size, I fluctuate between like a medium and a large, give or take. I am mostly a medium, just some clothes I will wear a large in, and so I'm a strong medium then. Just call it that. Yeah, I haven't had any difficulty finding clothes. The only item of clothing that has been difficult for me would be pants, because they just don't fit right, and I am not very curvy either. And so like if you're a really curvy girl, like if you have junk in the trunk, you have your nice hips and your nice butt, rough. So yo, pants, you might have a lot of difficulty finding that, because even for me, as I say, I'm not very curvy, I have a hard time finding like pants. No, dresses, I'm quite blessed in top section. Oh my god, like stop this video here. But anyway, yeah, so I am on the bigger size when it comes on to like breasts, so it might be a little bit difficult, like if you are over like say a C cup, to find like tops here, because like I haven't really had like a lot of difficulty, but like some really cute tops that I really want, has been hard. But with that said, guys, if you're like my size and lower, if you're shorter than me, you won't have much difficulty finding clothes. The only difficulty I would say would be the pants, and outside of that, you don't need to pack a whole heap of clothes to come here. Please do not pack 2 suitcases filled with clothes. You don't need it, because for me, I have found it pretty easy essentially to find clothes. I haven't had much of a problem, so I did not need to pack as much clothes as I did before coming here, and I'm very upset that I did that. But yes, don't be like me, you don't have to pack like a lot of stuff. Now, as it relates to shoes, all right, so my size for my feet is like an 8.5, 8, depending on like the brand. If your size is over that, well, the buck stops there. Osh, you're not find the shoes, because even me with a size 8 foot or size 8.5, I've been finding it difficult to find shoes. And when I find shoes, It's mostly boots or closed toe. I am a slippers, sandals, heels kind of girl, and nope, is mostly closed toe shoes and boots. So if you're like me, you might have difficulty finding shoes. If your size is over 8, 8.5, rough. God go with you. I don't know what to tell you. Buy a couple pairs of shoes, cause personally I haven't found any above my size. Now, if you are my size and below and you love boots like closed toe, you have endless amount of shoes, so you don't need to pack no whole heap of shoes if you're that style, right? Now when it comes down to, like, let me see other types of clothes like intimates, like undergarments, bras and that kind of thing. Now if you are on the bigger size, you're not you have, like, as I said, over like say a C cup or so, bring some bras because you're not going to find many here, so bring them. And yeah, as it relates to clothes, you don't have to overpack for clothes. It's pretty easy, at least for me, to find clothes here. The only thing that I would say bear in mind is like the pants. They don't really fit right, especially if you're a curvy girl. But you'll find dresses, you'll find skirts, and endless amount of tops, so it won't be very difficult finding clothes here. A moment of silence for all of the nice curly hair queens out there. Life hard, life rough. I have been having the most difficult time with my hair here. It has been a struggle. So Amazon and iHerb, because products on my hair type doesn't exist apparently here, at least I haven't found them, and I am in one of the most like Jamaicanized, Americanized places in Japan, and yep, nope. So you can pack as, like if you're a curly hair girl, like, natural hair like me, you're gonna need a lot of hair care products, but you don't need to pack like a lot of them in your suitcase because you have Amazon. We live in the 21st century. Online shopping is a thing, so you won't need to get all flustered about that. Now the next thing is like medication and that kind of stuff. Get your prescriptions because a lot of stuff are banned here in Japan, so just be very careful with what you want to bring into the country. So do your research where that is concerned. Painkillers, oh gosh, bring as many painkillers as you can. The painkillers here don't make sense. Please, honestly, them not going to stop no pain. Probably pain in your pinky finger, I don't know, because them really tiny and whatever. So nah, so bring your painkillers and that kind of thing. So yeah. And yeah, as it relates to packing, I would say those are some of the main things. Oh, and when you're talking about like deodorant and that kind of stuff, I packed like a bunch of those. I don't know if it's difficult to find here because I haven't been searching like all this time. I had stock, because I really packed a lot of those. So I'm not sure if it's difficult because I heard that it would be difficult. So that's why I packed so many. No, yeah. So if there are any other things that I may have missed with, what you should do before coming, what to pack, and Mr. Corona-san, then you can always message me. Yes. And or you can comment below and I will try my very best to respond to you. And if you want me to talk about, just some of the things that will happen when you're moving here, like housing and phones, like setting up your different services and that kind of thing, I can make another video. I don't mind. So yeah. Any other questions, guys, just ask me. I don't bite. And thank you so much for all of the persons who have always been messaging me, and even the persons who have shared so much concern about, like my well-being, considering the whole craziness that's going on with Mr. Corona-san. So I really appreciate it. And just be safe out there, guys. And congrats, this is a big decision for the persons who are coming here. And outside of Corona, y'all gonna have a real good time. Japan is not as difficult to live, at least for me, because I just try to remain as positive. I just look at the positive side of things as possible, as positive as possible. So settling in isn't as hard as I thought it would have been, or it wasn't as hard as I thought it would have been. So yes, guys, you can look forward to a new, wonderful, amazing experience. And yep,